Alright, so the leaks are still heating up, man. The Sonic Frontiers Update 3 leaks are going ham right now. Like, they are going crazy, okay? If you don't already know, Update 2 just dropped, and in the files of Update 2, they found all sorts of data for Update 3, and it's been going crazy. I already made one video on it just a few days ago. You can see that one here, but we are not done. There's so much shit dropping for this Update 3 in terms of the leaks and whatnot, and we're going to get into so much of it today, but I have to apologize because it's currently about 6, almost 7 p.m. where I live. Around 1, 2 in the morning, I saw some big leaks, aka puzzles had been redone in the open zone, and they were actually way more challenging and engaging than the basic ass puzzles we got before. Obviously, for someone like me, I'm good at platforming. Like, I beat Super Expert in Mario Maker, and if you've done that in Mario Maker 1, you know that's a pain. But when it comes to puzzles, I fucking suck. So when I first saw the Frontiers puzzles, like the original ones, and they looked easy for me, I knew they were too easy, because I suck at puzzles. I'm not afraid to admit that. But then the new puzzles in this footage that I saw at 1, 2 in the morning, they were looking like some pretty decent puzzles. I was like, I can't wait to cover this. But I guess people are a bit too afraid to show the leaks, and they probably got some backlash on Twitter because Twitter is mad at everything. So they took the footage down. So even though I saw it and it looked good, I can't show it until someone else posts it, I guess. But yes, there's going to be some new puzzles. But we got other leaks to go through. So I'm getting to all this right now. But if you're subscribed to the channel already, please make sure to subscribe. Okay? So, let's start off strong. We go to Reddit. Footage of playable Amy from Update 3. So I think what they've done here, I'm not entirely sure, but I believe they've taken the data from the animations for Amy that was left in the files and the models and whatnot and put it into the game or something like that. So we can basically see how Amy plays effectively using all that data. So we can quickly go through that. So the tarot cards that we saw in the previous video, that was her form of attack. She's swiping those tarot cards, and these would be her running animations, so these wouldn't be Sonic's. And I think she's using the tarot cards to, like, run around or something like that. This is really crazy. Like, the levels of depth they've gone to with these animations. Like, it's not just a quick model swap and then call it a day kind of thing, which the kind of thing that they might get away with Shadow, but they wouldn't so much get away with other characters. I'm glad. Ooh, even the trick. Ooh, look at the trick animations. They putting in some effort here. Okay. I like this tarot card rolling around shit. I don't even fully understand what tarot cards are. I don't follow that shit. But it looks cool. And I'm sure once it's in a resolution that's higher than 144p, it'll look even cooler, right? So we are here for this. And she's got the reddish stomp. Doesn't look pink, but you'd think it'd be pinker than that. But nonetheless, like, this is looking cool, nonetheless. We got more animation footage, right? So we got Amy. So this looks like some kind of dizzy kind of footage or something like that. Ignore the triangle shapes. What's a 3D triangle? I graduated years ago. Okay, I graduated high school like 11 years ago. What's the 3D? Like, the square one is a cube, and you got the rectangle. What's the 3D? Cone? Like, my brain, man. Like, but yeah, the thing sticking out of the hand, like, that's not actually part of the animation. It's like in the software. You can see she's got some down there as well. But yeah, you can see the animation. It looks like some kind of dizzy animation. But yeah, we got more stuff. This one is called Grind Pio. So maybe it's like a grinding kind of animation or something like that. Maybe this looks like you're grinding on the rails, right? And then you hit like a spike or something. That's what this looks like. I mean, I'm just guessing here. But yeah, maybe something like you're grinding on the rails, you hit a hazard. Are there even spikes on the rails in front? Yeah, there's spikes on the rails, right? Like, my brain, man, I'm getting old. But yeah. This is another decent looking animation. And what else have we got here? Knuckles boost animation. Okay, let's take a look at this one. So it's slowed down, obviously, but yeah, this looks like his boost animation. I wonder what moves Sonic's gonna have to make him more powerful, or at least more fast than Tails and Knuckles, because if they're all gonna be boosting, Sonic's gonna have something to make him still stand out. We got Tails' boost animation. So yeah, the tail spinning, that seems to be standard, right? But yeah, okay, yeah, pretty much what you would expect for a Tails boost animation. You got Amy's boost animation. Yep, seems about right. Seems about right. Okay. What else have we got? Looks like Amy is driving something. Amy gonna get a vehicle? That could be interesting. I mean, driving around the island like a bike. I don't know. That could be a bike. Has Amy ever been on a bike? I haven't played the All-Stars games in years. I can't remember if Amy's been. Were there bikes in Riders? No, Eggman had a bike in Riders though, right? I don't know if Amy had one in Riders, but yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind biking around here. It'd be perfect for Shadow though. Imagine Shadow just biking around. Finally, the vehicles would be fun. Like if Shadow could bike around on Chaos Island, skip all the 2D because Shadow's too cool for 2D. I mean, Shadow's been in 2D before, but you know. What else we got? Tails got like this bitch slap animation. Look at this shit. Like, phew, like, fuck are you talking to, bitch? Like, you know, look like he's about to backhand Sonic for making a Baldy McNosehead joke or some shit like that. But yeah, that's a good one. What else have we got? We got this one here. What's this? So I think this is. Well, I think we're not supposed to be looking at that. We're looking at this. It's like tails like curled into a ball kind of thing with the spinning tails. Yeah, I mean, the ball seems a bit too perfect, though. You'd think it'd be a bit more, I don't know, less perfect, so it looks more realistic, but I don't know the full story of the animations. You can see over there, Tails has got, like, his mechanical tool. Maybe he'll use that as a weapon. Like, he'll just swing his, like, screwdriver at people or whatever, like his wrench or whatever the fuck, just to whack these enemies. Like, I wonder if there's going to be stat differences for the enemies as well. Like, will Knuckles deal more damage per hit and then Tails will deal, like, less damage than Sonic or something like that to account for their differences? So, like, combat will be quicker with Knuckles, speed will be faster with Sonic, shortcuts will be easier with Tails because he can fly, and Amy will, I don't know, ride around. I don't know. Will they have their own, like, strengths and weaknesses to make each playthrough feel unique? I'm really hoping you can play the whole game as each character because, I mean, I guess it'll be the same game multiple times, but I mean, it worked with Sonic 3, it worked with Heroes, right? So, I mean, I'm here for it. Like, if it's fun, it's fun. I'll do it again. And we got, I think there's another one. Someone's taken the Amy model and animations from Frontiers, modded it into the game, but it's the original model and animations from the leaked files. So we can see Amy here, running around. But yeah, it's Twitter, so the quality is potato, but you can pretty much gauge what's going on there. But what else have we got? Oh yeah, this! Someone ran into a glitch on update 2, so this is an update 3, but I'll just show it. They got a little bit of that Colors Ultimate flashback. A little bit, okay? It's nothing crazy. Okay, before people say I'm hating on the game, it's nothing crazy. But after Colors Ultimate a few years ago, Kishimoto might want to like get back in the lab and sort this one out quick, because if anyone else starts experiencing this shit, they don't want any comparisons to be made to Colors Ultimate, right? They want to keep that shit separate. Okay, Colors Ultimate is actually the only Sonic game on Steam that I haven't bought because I just couldn't be bothered to. I mean, maybe when it's a discount I'll buy it because I want to just have everything on Steam, but you know, better sort this shit out. But yeah, I'm really upset that other footage got taken down because there was some good puzzles. There was so much footage, man, like so many puzzles, and hopefully someone else posts it and I can make a video on it. But yeah, the puzzles, I'm glad to see that they're doing tougher puzzles, because if a puzzle is easy for me, then it's too easy. I'm bad at puzzles, but update 3 is looking like it's going to be the one, okay? And I find it very interesting that they're charging money for Sonic Origins Plus to upgrade from regular Sonic Origins, and all they did was add Knuckles and CD and Game Gear games and Amy, who should have been in the base game. But these updates for Frontiers, they're not charging a single cent. Like, whose idea was that? Like, did Sega push them to charge for these updates? And maybe Iizuka or Kishimoto fought back and said, no, we're making it free. They deserve these updates for free. Because you have to think about it. Like, Sonic Team are working on this game throughout 2023. Like, they've got enough people working on this update, including, obviously, Kishimoto, when they could be working on something that's going to make them fresh money, right? Then again, who knows what's going to happen, right? Maybe they finish the updates, and then they drop Frontiers Plus or something, I don't know. Or maybe they move on to DLC. I mean, I would love to see DLC. If maybe they finish the updates and in 2024 they start doing paid DLC. Because they did mention before free and paid content was going to come to the game. At least in some press release or something. So maybe this is the year of the free content. And then once they feel like they've done enough for the base game, that it's like a more complete package, then now comes the paid DLC. I don't know what I want to see in the paid DLC. I mean, I guess new islands. I don't know. Would I want to go and collect stuff again and do the same shit again? I don't know what I'd want to see in the DLC. I have to think about that. But let me know what you guys think about all of this. Update 3 is shaping up to be a really good update. It's kind of like the Mario Kart 8 DLC. Like, it just keeps getting better. Like, Update 1 was a solid starting point. Update 2 is coming and does some really serious additions. And the way Update 3 is looking, it's almost like, I'm gonna say it's almost like a new game, but like, it's looking, it's like a different game. Like, different from what we got on launch. And it's also kind of sad because I've been saying this shit for years. Back when people were saying I was a hater. Like, why don't they support their games? Like, I talked about 06 and how it came out in a time period where you could update and patch games. And they could have spent the whole of 2007 just finishing off 06. And fans would have appreciated it, basically. But they just left it to rot, right? And it's kind of sad that they left that to rot. And they're finally doing it now, and it's like, you could have done it before, but at least they're finally getting the message, right? Let me know what you guys think about all this. And of course, make sure to check out the non-Sonic channel. The link will be in the description. It's popping off over there. But yes, thanks you guys for what? Wait, no, that's the wrong outro. That's all I have to say right now. So, Premy out.